We appreciate you for listening to our space today. If you want early access to rewards for our new game Surge, visit www.surge.metafide.io to claim your spot on the waitlist today. That's www.surge.metafide.io. We're excited to see you there.
Hey, how's it going? Frank Speiser, your CEO and co-host of Metafide X Spaces today. With me, you have Roman Crypto, riding shotgun, and just going through a recap of what we talked about today. I think it was a really great space. I think we talked a little bit about what's coming next, where we're sort of headed, who we are as a company, what we care about, and specifically what we plan to do next, which I think is of interest to just about everybody. How'd it go for you, Romy?
I think it was a super exciting space. There was a lot of alpha that you managed to sneak in there. I think some people caught it. Some people are going to go back and listen to the recording and jump on that. For anyone listening, the recording's always in the Discord. They can find it there. They can find it on the X. But it was just super exciting, right? Like there's a lot of hype. There's a lot of energy. It's been an amazing week. And I think the space was all good vibes. Very excited
Yeah,
what's coming up next.
yeah. So to recap what happened on the spaces, but what happened in the past week, Metafide announced its $3.3 million funding round. So we're super excited about that and making sure we have enough fuel to get this thing out to the world. Um, Essentially, we also had our Discord pretty much triple in size over the last week. So you and Yeti have been doing a great job with that. And also, we have more than 100,000 folks on our waiting list to get into the Surge platform now. So, does sort of demand is ramping up for that, and we're gonna. Here's another bit of alpha that we didn't include in the spaces, but we're gonna allow people to move up the waiting list through certain mechanisms, which will be announced shortly. So, if you want to figure out what those are and how to do it, follow us in the Discord, discord.gg/FIDE-token. Also, follow us on X at Fide_AI or on YouTube. Just search for Metafide on YouTube and you'll be able to find us there. We talked about on the space today a little bit about how, one, if you want to give the elevator pitch about what we're doing, it's transforming trading into a global sport and creating these games that people can compete with AI and on the concept of forecasting asset prices. And we didn't really talk about the roadmap beyond that. I think that's probably a separate conversation all to itself. But essentially, we want to take global, always on approach to people forecasting assets and competing in these short intervals to be able to win real value for themselves and turn trading into a real sport. And that's sort of what we're all about. And I think that's something everybody can pretty much understand and get behind. And then as far as what we're about to do is we've added assets to the Surge platform where we've been forecasting BTC and we have price feeds in there for ETH and Doge. But now we've just recently added equities price feeds for equities forecasting, which is a totally new concept. So you'll be able to win FIDE by helping us forecast the price of certain specific equities, and we're going to have a good time doing that. We're not ready to announce which ones yet, although I'll tell you the first one. The first one's going to be NVIDIA. People are going to be able to compete to predict the future value of NVIDIA stock, and they're going to win FIDE for it. That's essentially there. When we talked about how the company, what the company was about, what the principles that were formed around, what would you say were the takeaways of that?
I think for me, it's there's such a people-centric element to the company, right? Like we're very heavily focused on community, but then all of the success is all about how we're encapsulating that signal from different people and allowing them to compete and unlocking opportunities for all of our players, for all of our community, in all sorts of different ways. So for me, I'm a community person, you know that. I'm all about the people. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm with you guys, because I love that consistency around we're a company for the people, changing people's lives every day.
Yeah. And we also talked a little bit about the upcoming weekend in the United States. It's 4th of July tomorrow. essentially what that means to us. And it's important for us to note that that's not the founding of America. That's actually when a group of people stood up and said, this system's not working for us. We're going to do something to change it. And I have to say, like, I love America. I actually love the place I live. I'm all about it. I'm a huge fan of eagles, riding jet skis, jumping them over the Statue of Liberty, all the things that have come to embody, you know, the concept or the caricature of America. I'm all about it. But the concept of freedom is a global one, and anybody can be free if they have enough willpower and they're willing to stand up and do it. And I wanted to make sure that people knew this isn't just an us thing. This is something we want to share with everybody. And as far as who our people or whoever wants to go on this journey with us and change things. And we want to find a way to fit people together and use that signal to win value for those people as they go on this quest with us. And the concept of being free isn't something that just exists somewhere or anywhere or nowhere. We can all just make it wherever we are. So that's my soapbox version of what we're about this weekend. So I hope everybody out there, you know, becomes more free. And also for those of us in the United States, I hope everybody winds up with the same amount of fingers that they started the weekend with. So like that's that's my sincere wish for everybody out there.
Happy 4th of July.
Yeah. So thank you, everybody. Really appreciate it. Great big week for Metafide, and we can't wait to see you on the next one next Tuesday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. And until then, make sure you follow us here or on X or on Discord. So see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. See you guys.
We appreciate you for listening to our space today. If you want early access to rewards for our new game Surge, visit www.surge.metafide.io to claim your spot on the waitlist today. That's www.surge.metafide.io. We're excited to see you there.